Hello, and welcome back to Meg's Daily. I am Meg, and today I thought I would take you to Montana. About exactly 1 year ago, my mother and I took a road trip out to Montana to visit my brother who lives there. It was an absolutely amazing time and beyond stunning in scenery. So, I thought I would share some beautiful sights from that trip while we talk about some helpful tips to raise your vibration. And if you're like, what are you talking about? I get it. I have learned recently that the frequency or the vibration that we live on as humans, you can have a low vibration, middle of the road, high, but it's a spectrum. And the higher vibration, the higher frequency that you live on, I think you get a more positive experience out of life. Not to say you can't have a very pleasant existence in a different vibration. But I think that when we live on a higher vibration, we are more connected with our higher selves, our souls, like our purpose more. And that is what I'm trying to get to, because I want to live out my soul purpose on this earth as I am in this existence. I really want to fulfill whatever, I don't want to call it destiny. I want to fill my cup with what I need to in this life, if that makes sense. It sounds a little woo-woo, and I understand, but if you're someone who wants to just in general life feel a little better, have a little more positive experience, and improve daily living, then I would say that these tips can also work for you, because these are all just amazing tips that kind of help us heal, help us process things, and just feel better on the daily. And some days won't be easy, so I'm not saying this is a cure-all, but I am saying that these tips will help you, and I'm still learning how to do them, so I'm just kind of sharing my experience as we go and hope that it's helpful to you too. So let's get started. I've got 8 tips here, and hopefully they resonate with you, even just a few of them. Write them down. Maybe you'll test them out and let me know how it goes in the comments. All right, here we go. Number 1, protect your energy. Essentially, it just means avoid people and places that drain you, because you can't have an empty cup and then expect to be able to put your energy and time into things that you want to. You've got nothing left to give. So you have to protect your energy. You have to avoid people and places that drain you of that energy. For me, that's people that are super negative. Negativity is such an energy drain. And maybe you're one of these people, in which case stick around. These are great tips for you too. Negativity drains you yourself and the people around you. And I get it. It's so hard not to be negative sometimes. But if you can find a way to turn around your thoughts if you are negative, or if someone around you is negative, find a way to find the light in the situation and talk about it. Try to bring the light in, Not easy to do. We're all surrounded by people that drain us of our energies. So if you can't get out of that situation because you maybe live with these people or, see them often, then try to do it in small doses. Try to see these people in small doses if you can, or just less frequently, because it will help. It'll help you a lot. And if you're someone who is a little bit more negative or has kind of a lower vibration like that, I encourage you to try to raise your own, because it's going to really impact the people around you as well, and obviously help you a ton. So, just something to consider. Tip number 2, gratitude is a magnet. Now, this is one I can genuinely say works. I don't understand it, but I tell you what, it works. Gratitude. Focus on the good in your life and the small things around you. If it's hard to focus on bigger picture because you can't see the good, focus on the little things. I am grateful for this cup of coffee. I am so grateful that my car got me to work today. You can find the small things that may seem insignificant to you, but it's the practice of it every day that really helps over time. It helps raise your vibration because you're focusing on the positives. You're being grateful for what you have. And I'm not really sure why gratitude works so well, but it does, I promise. So I have tried to put this into my daily practice every morning when I wake up. Instead of letting my little monkey brain start thinking about all the things I have to do today or what's happening at work today. No, I'm sitting up and I'm thinking, oh, what a gorgeous day. What am I grateful for today? And it's almost like prayer. It's a practice, right? Like you just have to get into it. Every morning I'm thankful I woke up. I'm thankful I didn't have bad dreams. I'm thankful that I get to get up and go to work today. Even though work may not be something you look forward to, that's okay. You're still grateful that you're able to do it, right? We're grateful that we can physically and mentally get up and do this, and maybe you can't. In which case, be grateful for what you do have. And it could be very little. But finding the gratitude every day, as often as you can. When those negative thoughts come in, shut them down and instead find something grateful for. Something that you're just like, yes, I'm going to disturb these darker thoughts by saying, nope, today I'm grateful for this. Essentially, having gratitude really is a magnet for positivity, and that helps raise your vibration. You'll hear this in any person that you watch or listen to on podcasts or videos that talk about raising your vibration. Gratitude is a massive key to that. And it really does work. I can tell you that. I feel so much better every day. I cried yesterday going to work because of how beautiful the sunrise was. So it sounds so silly, but it really does work. You start noticing the little things in life. Gorgeous sunrises, that beautiful butterfly, that cute little bird over there. Oh, look at the bunny rabbit and its bushy tail. Nature. I mean, if you can find no good in things within your life, look at nature. Be like, I'm so grateful I get to look at that today. You know? Whatever you can do, just start finding the little things. And every day, if you practice that gratefulness practice, it will get so much easier for you. And it really does make you feel better and raise your vibration. So it's a really important one. Tip number 3, speak out life. And that sounds kind of weird. Essentially, it's saying your words carry energy. They're basically spells if you believe in magic, and if you don't, that's okay. We'll call it energy. Your words are energy. So choose words that uplift, inspire, and heal. You put out negativity into the world, you're going to get negativity back. That is the law of attraction. That is how it works. So, every time you have a negative thought or you speak out something negative, take it back and instead turn it into a positive. Choose something uplifting, inspiring, or healing. Choose something good. And if the good really is you want to say something bad, but you turn it into, well, but I like that shirt. You know, if you need to make it simple, that's okay. Start small. And again, build it over time. You will notice how much negativity comes out of your mouth if you start to focus on it and challenge it when it does. And pretty soon it'll get a lot easier and you won't notice it as much. But it is important. What you put out into the universe will find you again. So put out something good. Okay. Tip number 4, move your body daily. Stagnant energy lowers your vibration. And that, seems self-explanatory. We're told, you need to get your 10,000 steps a day or whatever it is. It's actually just for your benefit to be a little more active. I'm not saying go out and go on a run if you can't do that. I don't do that. But what I am saying is if you can find the time to go on a very short, simple walk and show gratitude for whatever nature is around you, or the fact that you're going on a walk and getting to enjoy that. Or maybe you have a really nice day and it's a perfect temperature. Show some gratefulness for that and go on a short walk. It doesn't have to be intense. You don't have to go to the gym. I don't go to the gym. I should probably. But I'm just saying, find the time to practice gratitude and get your body moving. It could be inside. Maybe you're not able to go outside. Maybe it's the time you have to be active is very late at night or something. Do what you need to do, but find the time to be active. This could literally be stretching. If you only have time to stretch before or after going to bed, perfect. Take that time, just a few minutes. Stretching can help. I mean, anything active where you're just moving your body and allowing energy to flow in and out. That is the practice. And I struggle with this one because I'm not a super active person. Little, very short walks randomly. But I am trying to do some stretching, and that's actually been really kind of fun to work into a meditation routine. So whatever you have to do, for yourself to build a routine and make it easy for you to incorporate these practices is perfect. Okay, we've made it to tip number 5. Let go of what you can't control. Surrendering to what you cannot control brings peace. And I totally understand that this is so hard. I am still really working on this one. So these are not things you're going to get overnight. And maybe some of you will. Amazing. Then you have to put your tips in the comments. But for a lot of us, these things are challenging belief systems that we have built around our whole personalities, probably from birth. So you are challenging things you have learned and made routine for so long. So it is going to be hard, but it's totally worth it. Let go of what you can't control. Surrender to the universe. It will bring you peace of mind. And this is where I think a lot of people struggle with this sort of thing. I know I do. Is our monkey minds, our logic, our brains want to think everything to death. They want to process the crap out of it, That's really hard for us to shut down. Something that helps me with the concept of letting go of what I can't control is meditation. I have had to incorporate some peacefulness and meditation, some quietness to tell myself nope, I literally can't control that. Whenever my brain becomes like, oh, I should look this up or I should do that. Nope, I can't control it. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let the universe, my guides, whatever you need to tell yourself. I'm like, God, that is what's going to take care of me in that stuff. My little monkey brain, my little logical brain can't do anything about it anyway. So instead of thinking it to death and making my vibration lower, I'm going to let it go. I'm going to surrender to the universe. I'm going to let it bring me all the good things, and it's going to be so peaceful. Some days I have successfully done this. Other days it takes significant practice. So level with yourself every day. Where am I at today? If you're having an awesome day, a lot of these are going to come so easy to you. If you're having not an awesome day, it's going to take some work. That's okay. Just meet yourself where you're at and go from there. But believe me, just letting go of what you can't control, which is other people's behavior as well, by the way, which is hard for us to I mean, believe me, all of this is difficult, but you can do it. Don't think it to death. Let it go. Tip number 6, forgive and release. Forgiveness is freedom. Resentment is heavy and burdens you down. This is really hard for people. I'm still working on it myself. A lot of us have a lot of trauma, a lot of experiences that we have held inside us. But you know what? You cannot change someone else. You simply can't do it. You don't control them. You're not in charge of them in any way. What they do and say is on them. Yes, it's hurtful to us. Yes, we internalize and keep it for many years, as many of us know. But the only thing you are in control of is forgiveness. Forgive, let it go. That can only help you I'm not saying you have to go be friends with that person that you need to forgive. I'm not saying any of that. You don't have to do anything with them. This is on you for yourself. Think about whatever trauma or bad experiences that you're internalizing. Find it in your body, because I promise it lives there. Find where it is. A lot of mine was stored in my stomach. I would get so shaky, like this terrible anxiety, shaky feeling in my stomach. That's where I stored a lot of my trauma. And I have done so much work to forgive and release it. I have cried more in the last 2 weeks than I have for like a decade straight. I promise. I am intentionally and subconsciously forgiving and releasing all of these things that I have held on to. I feel healthier. I feel happier. I just can't believe it took me this long to do it. So work with yourself. Again, take a day where you feel pretty neutral, where you're not like having this, oh my gosh, amazing day, and you're not having a super Debbie Downer day. Take a day you're feeling pretty neutral and do some work on that thing that you need to forgive, that person, that situation, whatever it might be. Try and forgive it and release it from your body. You might need to meditate to do this, or sit quietly in a room, really focus on that situation, and try and let it go. Release it from you. It's not easy. It might take a few tries, but it's totally worth it. Tip number 7, surround yourself with uplifting people. As we talked about, energy is contagious. Negative energy will bring you down. Positive, uplifting energy that match yours or surpass yours is going to raise your vibration. You, as a person, need to surround yourself with those you feel uplifted by, energized by. Just, you feel so content and happy, and just, you're raising your vibration with these people, and you can feel it. You're going to know who those people are. You have to put out uplifting, high energy, high vibration, and that's what will come to you. And it does work. I can think of several situations recently that I probably would not have had 6 months ago, I have really tried to work on raising my vibration, being a different person, coming into my authentic self. And I tell you what, I have had more conversations with random strangers that I don't know, and it has been the most positive, amazing experience. These conversations were out of the blue. And I think we all walked away like, yes, that contributed to raising our vibrations. It was just a very positive experience. And I really just recommend, if you feel compelled to tell someone something good, share a compliment, or like, I really like your shirt, or whatever it might be. If you feel compelled to tell someone something, do it. That is the world, the energies working through you to spread goodness, high vibration, positivity. Sometimes that interaction with a stranger is something you needed to hear, to cure something in yourself. And sometimes that interaction with a stranger is something they needed to hear, and you were the vessel used to spread that. Just know that whoever you surround yourself with is contributing to your vibration. Last and certainly not least, number 8, stay present. That is really hard for a lot of us to do, but anxiety lives in the future. We don't know what's coming. We can't predict it. We can only trust that it's bringing something good to us. So you have to stay in the present. Do not worry about the future. And peace lives in the now. So when you are present and living in the current moment, that is when you can have peace. Enjoy what you have around you right now. Tomorrow's not a guarantee, so don't worry about it. I'm laughing because I know how hard that is. I am not good at this myself. I understand the concept, but we have so many anxieties, don't we? We have so many plans. We have so many hopes for the future. We have fear. We don't know what's going to come. We feel scared sometimes because of situations we find ourselves in. Oh boy, do I understand that. And, I've had a recent situation. My mother, about a year ago, was diagnosed with cancer. That diagnosis, she was diagnosed with breast cancer, really rocked our worlds, as you can imagine. And surprisingly, it was that diagnosis and her telling us that actually sent me into this journey of raising my vibration, finding who I am, who is my authentic self. I want to live like that. And I have done so much work over the last 8-9 months to be where I am today. I'm a totally different person. So these tips I'm sharing really are key ingredients to improve your life. And it's not easy. It's not going to be, because some of us have sunk so far into that negativity, into the daily succubus of a society that we've created. It's hard to step out of that, step away from it, and work on yourself, because we're surrounded by things that are totally out of our control. But I really encourage you, no matter what your situation is, you can do this. You have to find the silver lining in everything. And that's not easy to do, and there will definitely be days where you just can't. And that's okay. In those days where you just cannot see the silver lining, you are not contributing to your higher vibration. That's okay. Forgive yourself. Release that tension. Say, I will try again tomorrow, and I'm grateful that I have learned something today. Maybe you don't know what it is. That's okay. I'm grateful for this difficult day because I know it helped me somehow. And go to bed with that. Forgive it. Release it. And the next day, you'll start over. It's okay to not be perfect. It's okay for this to take a ton of time. It's taken months for me. About 8 months, to be honest. And I would say it's only been in the last month that I feel like I've reached this insane just increase of my vibration. I just feel so different. So yes, it takes time. And maybe for some of you, it will be super quick because you're very good at it. And for others, it may take longer. I think trusting your intuition is a huge part of all of these things. And trusting our intuition is not easy to do. So work on that just a little bit at a time. And I'll do another video about learning how to trust your intuition, because we've been trained out of that, right? But if you've made it this far, thank you so much for listening. I really hope that these tips help you as they helped me. And come back again. We'll keep growing our vibrations together and forgiving ourselves for the days we simply couldn't do it. I'll catch you next time. And don't forget to keep your heart brave and your imagination wild.